Well, here we are up in the Beartooth area. We're gonna do the Beartrack Trail today over to Timberline. I think it's gonna be maybe 12 miles or so. So we'll be heading up the trail here. So look forward to the day. It's a beautiful morning, looking up the valley towards the Beartooth Pass. Well, we're up to the first switchback on the Beartrack Trail here. Jay's swapping out and getting his shorts on. We 100 yards from the truck, crossing a creek, and I took a major spill. I don't know if you can see it here. So, ripped my pants, tore my leg up, gouged my hand up a little bit, so not a good start to the day. All right, back on trail. The climb up is all the way to the top's about 4,000 feet, we think. So, be a pretty good day today. Great views up here of the valley. The trail's really nice. Slowly climbing this first face. Up about 1,700 feet at this point. Still, the trail is super nice. Going through trees here. Take a little break here. We're at about 8,800 feet right now. So we got about another probably 2,000 feet to go to get all the way up. Well, just came across our first snow on trail. Nothing too bad. Well, got some snow now. Pulled out the poles. And we're gonna be working our way through here. Well, we decided to snowshoe up to hit this next section. Well, here we're just coming out onto the plateau. I think it's the Silver Run Plateau. And what a freaking view up here. Holy moly, it's incredible. Some cool country here. We just snowshoed for probably half a mile and now it's clearing out. It's just cool up here though. First time I've been up here. It's cool to see some new country and kind of get a few different hiking disciplines in today. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Starting to green up. We've been kind of in and out of snow here since about mile 3.5 to 4. About closing in on 5 miles in now, I think. Well, continuing our way across the plateau, but check out these views up here. Oh my goodness. It is incredible. Kind of wet up here. We threw some water socks on over our normal socks and our shoes, so we're cruising through here, no problem. Yeah, what a great day. Had a little bit of kind of spritzing a little snow on us here occasionally, but nothing too crazy, and worked our way. Just a really pretty challenging climb all the way up here to the plateau.
We gotta do a trail check here.
And Mr. Navigator's gonna make sure we're on the right track here. We got probably 3 to 4 miles before we start dropping down into Timberline. This section up here on top, not abundantly clear in places where the trail's at, so kind of going from cairn to cairn and checking our map occasionally, but the trail kind of fades out here, and then of course we're in and out of snow. There's a cairn right there. Just lots of boggy areas up here where the snow just melted out. Well, we're gonna stop and have a little bite. We got slightly off trail. But we're back on trail again. There was a Y here that drops off down like Silver Run Trail or something. Basin, we're not sure. But drops off of here. We need to keep trekking up down this plateau for probably 2 or 3 more miles. Water socks are working great. Feet are warm. Gaiters held up pretty good. They're not really waterproof gaiters, but they do good enough for what we're doing. It's just working our way across up here, and just really pretty country. There's posts kind of designating the trail about every 200 yards or so. Kind of helps us stay where we need to be. That along with our Onyx maps. And we're coming into the Zorka Beartooth Wilderness Custer National Forest sign. Well, we are almost 6 miles in now, just navigating through this upper plateau area. We're kind of in and out of snow. Kind of following rock cairns and the trail post for navigation. Yeah, it's just really cool up here. Spectacular views. All around. Well, here we are. We're up here taking a quick blow, and
9800 feet.
you can see where we came from way over there in the distant, kind of up that, and we've been marching up the plateau from spot to spot, following the cairns. Really cool. Really cool area up here. Just kind of came over a saddle. Got some desolate area up here where it probably just gets blown. All the vegetation gets blown away. It's cool though. Incredible views up here. Just came over this little knob here and look at this view. It's just amazing. These bottoms are really cool. Got a little bit of snow coming down. Crossing the snow field here. Trying to take the path of least resistance. I think we have to go up and over this saddle, and then should start descending into Timberline at that point, I think. Yeah, baby. Beautiful valley. Making our last push across the plateau here. We're going to go up and over the saddle up there. It's been kind of trying to skip of snow on us here and there, but nothing too crazy. Got some water back here, and we think that we're going to go up and over that saddle and then start to drop down into the Timberline drainage. All right, we're making the final push up here through the saddle that we think will drop us into Timberline. The snow is firm, fortunately. We're able to walk across some of these snowfields without any snowshoes on. Speeds things up a little. Well, we're descending off the other side. It's gotten kind of nasty. Socked in a little bit. Following the cairns, and we're headed that way. Well, we're starting to descend now into the Timberline Trail area. Fortunately, it's a little not too bad so far. What do you think, Jaybird?
Sketch.
Sketch. We're ready to be down and have some dinner, I know that much. Well, we're having to navigate our way down this rock slide due to the fact that it was kind of, the trail, ordinary trail was snowed in a little bit. And we're gonna be heading down the valley that way. We think that might be the trail right down there, but anyway. Well, we just worked our way across this rock face. Very sketchy, but we're finishing up now. We're gonna be able to go down the snow right here. Well, we're off the steep stuff and down into the trees. Just trying to navigate our way through here without post holing. Shoes have been going great with our gaiters. Been performing really well. Kind of working our way down through these meadows. Just really beautiful in here. I bet once everything dries out, it'll be a really pretty spot. Well, doing a bit of post hauling here on our way down. Probably a mile and a half from the car or something like that. Well, we made it back to the trail. Holy moly. We had to do a lot of tromping through snow, post hauling. Overall, it wasn't too bad, but we got a nice trail now that should take us, we hope, without any snow the rest of the way. Well, we're back on the Timberline Trail and making tracks for the truck. What a day. This trail is nice down here. A bit of a burn area, but the trail's very nice. You can cruise. Well, we're coming down the last bit of the trail here. We're dropping down into the West Fork. You can kind of see the road down there in the distance. This trail is kind of craggy. We were cruising there for a while, but now it's kind of rocky down here. But we're just making our way down the last half mile or so, and then we'll be at the truck. A little more adventure. We were coming down the trail and Jay missed the turn, so now we are enjoying a nice little road walk. We've been walking down this road now for half a mile or something like that. So my navigator once again failed me. But anyway, we're almost back. Well, here we are, pulling right back into the parking lot. So ended up doing about 4,200 feet of vertical, 15 miles. What an incredible hike that was. Any words, Jay?